Right guys, Anthony Cummins here. Okay, today we're going to talk about ninja footwear. What did ninja actually wear on their feet? Can you answer the question? Put it down below before you watch the video and see who gets it right. Okay, see who gets it right. So if you want to support me guys, and I'm sure you do want to support me, is get a copy of this Ninja Skills. This is very much everything you need to know about ninjas. There we go. I won't harp on too long. You guys know what I'm talking about. Get yourself a copy or pass this video around. Of course, it'd be much better if you passed the videos around and bought the book. I'd be so happy. Right, I got asked the question, what do ninja wear on their feet? Well, if you're like me and you grew up throughout the 90s, you know that ninja wear tabby on their feet, and that's what makes a ninja, because ninja have tabby. And then you actually realise that, you know, nearly everyone in Japan wear tabby. So the thing is, when you were younger, you were like, oh, karate people have bare feet, jiu-jitsu people have bare feet, but oh, ninja people have tabby, and everyone's like, well, I want to buy tabby, I want to buy tabby. I'm not talking about the ninja tabby, we're talking about white plush tabby, and people who did, you know, taijutsu wore tabby. People who did karate didn't. So, however, though, this is absolute nonsense. Basically, I'm going to put a picture on the screen now, or it's already up on the screen, and there are different types of Japanese footwear. So let me go through. We get waranji. Now, a lot of people here think it's called waraji, but actually waraji is the modern term. The original term is waranji, and I've confirmed this from at least 2 different geographical places in Japan in the medieval period. So, points for historical research. So it's actually waranji, so make sure you get your head around that. I don't know when it changed or where it changed to waraji, but it did, but it is waranji. Geta, we all know geta. If you go, interestingly, if you go to Tokyo, you get your sushi on a geta plate. So geta is this like platform thing, so your shoes can be geta, but a tray can be a geta. Warazori, now these are basically flip-flops in straw flip-flops. Then you get tabby, and then this is the key one. Ashinaka, half shoes basically, and this is what ninja predominantly wore. Okay, fact for you. So here we go. Ninja are predominantly in their usage in the 1500s. Yeah, whatever name they go under, we all know what we're talking about. Ninja, the 1500s. But what happens in the 1600s is that cotton tabby become popular. So after the wars, cotton tabby, when, you know, luxuries are getting there and everything's happy, that people become popular. In winter and things like that, people used to wear leather tabby, or, you know, leather glove tabby, and they would use them. But actually, most of the tabby you see today, like the lovely pattern ones and all that, are very much, most people wore them in the Edo period. I'm not saying they didn't exist, but what I'm saying is your average person was walking around barefoot in waranji. So bare feet, waranji, people are walking around. Or ashinaka, half feet. These, after the sort of Sengoku period, sort of declined. Actually, I've looked at Jesuit accounts, of different accounts, and mainly the Jesuit accounts, in fairness, and it says that they used to wear half sandals, or even the samurai. So imagine a lord's walking down the street, his samurai with him, and the Jesuits say that they duck down when the samurai stops, when the lord stops, and they all wear these like half sandal things, and they sit there with hands on their sword, wait, lord walks off they go. And we have documented evidence of shinobi wearing these. We have of the 3 pictures that exist for shinobi, one of them they're wearing these, yep, in their normal day-to-day life, if I remember rightly. But on the whole, we know that half sandals were very, very popular in the Sengoku period, and we have references to them in ninja manuals. Of course, waranji is of truly used, we know that. Geta, of course, in the Shoninki, it talks about when you want to change your footsteps, use geta, and warazori, I'm not sure. So when you think of ninja, actually, most of the time, they are barefooted. So what do ninja wear on their feet? Nothing. However, they are barefooted with waranji, meaning they don't have any socks, they don't have any tabby, they don't have any sort of like coverings. On the whole, they're going out with barefoot in a straw sandal, okay, no socks, no anything like that, or barefoot in a half sandal, okay. That's why you get, it always puzzled me in the Bansen Shukai. It was like, why would you be wearing why would you have a cushioned sandal if you've got tabby, which are felt and velvet? We used to do ninja training back in the day, and you have tabby on because tabby are cool, and tabby are used by ninja, and you're silent walking. Well, they didn't use them. Do you know what I mean? They didn't use that sort of tabby. So they had to whip out their padded cushion stuff to get on with it. What they were actually doing is using Warangi and these half... Sorry, I keep looking at my computer because it's there. The half stuff. And what we do find, especially in Mubyo Shiryu, is that there are different magical spells to say, please don't give me blisters. Or if I get bitten by a snake on my bare leg, you know... I'll use this ritual and cut the poison out and all this. So basically, we know when you got the image of ninjas... In the Sengoku period, they're running around barefooted, as most people in Japan are. Some people could afford leather tabi. I don't know how many people could afford leather tabi, in fairness, because most people were not that poor. When you talk about the warring periods, they're not that poor. There's this little bit of a misunderstanding about Japanese culture, is that when Toyotomi Hideyoshi came, he changed the taxation laws, and he said... that land looks like it could do 10 units of this. So your tax is based on 10. And they were like, yeah, but we only produce about 8 on average. Well, you've got to pay double tax, you know what I mean? Or more tax. So people got poorer and poorer in the Edo period. And then also, so farmers got poorer and poorer. Merchants got more luxury class going up. Samurai went down. But in the Sengoku period, you actually get... I don't know how much people could afford, because the average farmer could afford 2 swords for all of their sons. So all of their sons get to 15, they buy 2 swords. This idea is a sword is so expensive. Utter nonsense. Farmers were buying them. Yeah, it's like that. So what I don't know is how many people wore leather tabi. But what we do know is loads of people, because there are still poor people, but loads of people are walking around in bare feet because it's a bloody hot country. Now, if you've ever been to Japan, which I've done a lot, it's too bloody hot. So bare feet, especially if you don't get sunburn. I can't go barefooted because I've got precious little white skin. Where I go to the east, or I've been to Africa, I've been to the east, and it's like, ha 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 ha, give me snow, Viking, give me snow. Do you know what I mean? We just like snow and sea. But whereas you go to Japan and you're like, Jesus Christ, and I'm sat there with a woman's umbrella, like going, this is too bloody hot. So what if you're a medieval Japanese person and you're used to walking around barefoot, not a problem. Shinobi, because they're going far distance, have spells to stop their feet getting blisters and injuries, basically. So there you go, guys. That is what ninjas wear. Obviously, depends on what they're doing, but on the whole, you're looking at those half shoes or straw sandals with bare feet. Oosh! Please do support me. Get yourself a copy. It's Friday, can't you tell by my happy exterior? Get yourself a copy of this, guys. Plaster the video around. Come on. This channel's got like nearly 25,000 people on it, and we get about 500 hits a video, and no matter how high up it goes, we only ever get 500 hits a video. I don't know why. I have no idea. Obviously I get in the thousands. I've got a couple of million video, but still, you're like, come on, Anthony, let's get those subs up. Let's get those subs up. And I tell you what, it's one of those mysteries of the world. Pyramids, Bermuda Triangle, why ants videos don't do so well. We don't know. He even bought a microphone. Right, see you later, guys.